Hello, I'm here at the beautiful Palacio Real de Madrid in Spain. I have a free day today. I'm on tour with Christoph Poppen, Francisco Lorenzo and Luis Aracama. And I would like to talk about the question if a professional musician is allowed to go on vacation. Because that's a question I get very often on Instagram, but also in real life. So I want to cover that now once and forever. My name is Aaron Pilsan. I'm an international concert pianist. That means that I'm traveling all around the world to play classical music for people in concerts. As a pianist, I've been playing the piano for almost all my life, since the age of 5 until today. I'm 28 years old. The bells here, so we wait a second. Okay, the bells just stopped. And throughout my whole life as a pianist, I've always been on vacation. As a child, with my parents. And we were always on vacation for like 2 weeks, sometimes even 3 weeks, where I did not touch the piano. But I also had piano friends who never went on vacation, or if they went on vacation, they also had a piano with them, at least a digital one, to practice all the time. And it's really a very subjective matter, and I've heard opinions by professional pianists. For example, Joseph Hoffmann, who has been one of the greatest pianists in the 19th century, also beginning of 20th century. He said that you should not play the piano for 3 months a year, quite a lot. Others say you should always be in practicing shape. And it depends a little bit on where you are on your piano journey right now. If you're an amateur pianist, if it's your hobby anyways, you can do whatever you want. But if you're a professional and you want to prepare for concerts, of course, it's not ideal if you do that right before. My experience is that if you have a quite high level already, you need around 1 day to recover. So to say, from 1 week of vacation, you need 2 to 3 days from 2 weeks of vacation, and you need almost a week from 3 weeks of vacation. So that's what I rarely do. I don't go on vacation for like 3 weeks, but I sometimes don't practice for a week or two, even if I'm in Berlin, if I don't have concerts coming up. But I'm not doing that right before very important concerts or competitions or other things I have to prepare. It also depends a bit if I have new repertoire to learn. If I just have things to repeat, then it doesn't matter if I'm on vacation until 3 days before a concert. If I have new things to learn, that's not something I would do. But to be honest, I'm right now in Madrid. I have a free day, and I have these 3 days frequently on my trips. So I don't really have the urge to go on vacation so often, because I have that lifestyle. I have different restaurants, I have the beach, I have the mountains, I have culture, museums, I can go partying. I can do whatever I want when I'm traveling. Of course, most of the times I'm working, but I can. So sometimes I take half a day to enjoy all these things. So I don't really necessarily want to go on vacation like other people do. And I actually just enjoy the time being at home in Berlin or with my family in Austria, when I have the time. So being on vacation is just something that my girlfriend wants to do or friends want to do, and sometimes I'm joining them, but it's nothing that I necessarily want to do. But as I've said, it's absolutely possible to stop playing the piano for a while. If you're just building up your skills and you're in the beginning of your studies, or you're preparing for an important competition or concert, I would not recommend stopping the piano for too long. But after an important period of it, if you have just mastered a very, very big concert, or if you have had exams, you should also reward yourself with doing whatever you want. And that's a key element here, because doing whatever you want can also mean playing around with the piano, just exploring new things, sight reading new music, listening to concerts. It can also mean stopping the piano for a while. But there's also, a difference between playing around and practicing. That's what I also explain to many of my amateur students a lot, because, exploring new repertoire is a very different experience to actually practicing and focusing on repertoire to master that in concerts. And that's very important to notice. So playing around when you have holidays is absolutely fine, but I would also really reward myself after these important events where I just allow myself to do whatever I want. If I want to go cinema, partying, traveling, even practicing new things, fooling around with them, that's absolutely fine. But I don't really plan that anymore. As a child, I knew, okay, I'm not going there for 2 weeks, I'm going on vacation. I will do that maybe 1 week right now, but as I've said, that is because I have that lifestyle of traveling around and making new experiences anyways, so I don't need that as a vacation. Sometimes I just enjoy being in Berlin, not practicing for a few days, and that's how I handle that situation. But as I've said, it's very individual, so everyone needs different kinds of things at that very moment. So if you want to find out, where you are on your journey, if you can take time off and that we can make a plan together, what you need to practice at what time, so that you're able to also go on vacation, because most musicians, they're just so stressed that they cannot relax, and that's also bad. You have to be able to also take a few days off, especially if you have a good practicing routine, you have a clear strategy how you achieve your goals, then you should also plan these days, because if you're doing sports, you need that time to recover, to let your brain process the things. Especially taking breaks is very important. I talk about that in other videos, but also taking a long time off is very important for that learning process of your brain, so that you can really fully concentrate again when you come back. So that's much better, to really focus effectively for many weeks and months, and then also taking days off in between. That's very, very great. And if you want to learn with me together how you can master that, how you can make a really, really good schedule with which is possible to also go on vacation and enjoy your time, not worrying that you have to go back practicing or that you have bad conscience, then apply for a free piano lesson with me at aaronpilson.com/academy, where we'll see exactly where you are, how you can make a plan from point A to point B, and then decide in the end if you want to continue working or not. That's up to you, but take that possibility to apply for that session, because it's absolutely for free. You don't have anything to lose, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and take care. Many greetings from Madrid. I'm now going to enjoy my dinner here. Have a great day. Ciao.